What's up, gamers? Welcome to our concept of the week video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about an NFL concept and how it translates to Madden. Today's concept that I chose comes from a shotgun doubles type formation, and the play is shallow cross, and we can build this off of several different plays in the game here. But the play that we're going to build it off of is going to be actually we're going to have to use a different formation, but it typically comes from a 2x2 look here. So the play we're going to build it off of here is going to be we'll just build it off of this one. So we'll build it off the doubles, and we're going to build it off of the play called weak flood here. So we'll use that play, and basically what the shallow cross is you're trying to get a big play with it. Alright, and what we like to do here, if I remember correctly on how I like to set this up, is you want to leave Matt Forte on that blue route, the block and release pattern. The next thing you want to do is take this Brandon Marshall route here and put him on a drag. Okay. Then what you want to do is take Martellus Bennett, put him on a deep in route, or you could do the other way around. Let's take a look at the actual post here and make sure I've got this right, because I had it set up the other day out of the Giants book, and I just had Tampa this morning, because I broke down some videos this morning. So let's take a look at this again here. Alright, let's see if I can find it. While I'm doing, okay, here it is. So while I'm doing this, though, you guys can check out my, if you can check out my video or my live stream channel for this weekend. Be sure you go over and do that, the twitch.tv/cmbauerdo531. It's going to be a huge live stream, guys, and I hope that you guys are going to be a part of it, because I think it's going to be useful to you. It's going to give you some games against me, and it's going to be useful to me because it's going to get me involved with you guys outside of YouTube. I think it could be a potentially big deal, so check it out and subscribe if you would, please. Okay, so here's what you want to do. So you want to take Brandon Marshall, put him on that smart routed in route. Then you're going to take Martellus Bennett, put him on a streak, and then you're going to take Earl Bennett here. And I like to put him on an in route. The actual post says to put him on a drag route, but I don't think the drag route, I think it goes a little bit too fast, so I'm going to put him on an in route. And against 2-man under, he's going to be your primary read here. You see the 2-man under coverage does a good job at covering everything else. So you just take that route to Earl Bennett. Another thing real quick, if your opponent happens to be using Earl Bennett, this deep post with a pass lead, and the Seahawks have tremendous blitzing pressure, but the deep post with the pass lead inside does a really nice job at beating that. As you see, pass to the inside, click off, make a user catch if they're using the underneath route. So that's all I like to have against man. Mainly it's a zone beating concept anyway. So first and foremost, we'll take a look at a cover 2 sink, and this play does a really nice job at. The main point of this play is to give Earl Bennett something underneath, just to give a nice little quick open area, and it's a very nice stretch. And you see it does a really nice job there of getting Earl Bennett open against the cover 2. And then real quickly here, we want to show you this against the cover 3. And you see that Earl Bennett will now serve as like a suck down route, basically. And this post in behind it does a really nice job at getting open against the cover 3. And then progressing on, we'll take one more look here at the cover 4. Okay, so the cover 4. And you'll see that this in route to Brandon Marshall does a really nice job at beating the cover 4 if you can get some time in the pocket. Unfortunately, I didn't get any time here, but let's take a look at this one more time and show you that this in route does a nice job at beating the cover 4 defense. So you see the crossing route's going to come across, and Jay Cutler needs to make a better throw there. But the crossing route's going to come across the formation, and it's going to suck down that in route, or excuse me, that hook zone to the backer there. So you can hit. It's a very fine little point here at where you're going to hit this in route. As you saw the last couple of times, the linebacker has actually jumped it, which is a little bit odd. but you'll see here, pass lead up, and there you see you can fit that in right in behind it. So you probably want to try pass leading up if you're having issues with this thing, but it's a really nice little play. And as far as the tight end route, he's mainly just a runoff route, but you can hit him in the seams against the cover 4. You can also hit him in the seams against the cover 3, but that's kind of a read that you kind of only hit if they're giving it to you, whereas the other reads are kind of really good all around. See there, they weren't giving it to me, but say for example they're trying to stop this route to Earl Bennett, so they're going to drop like a spy or something, and they're going to use it. And to mimic that, we're going to use a spy. Well, now you'll see this route to Bennett's going to be wide open up the seams, and that's what I'm talking about as far as that's what he's only there in case they give us something like that. But that's how we like to use the shallow dig cross concept in Madden 25. I hope you got something out of this video. If there was something that you didn't find clear or unclear, if there was something that you found that you maybe not have understood, please let me know in the comments so that I can answer your questions and hopefully clear up any unclear thought that I had made in the video. So thanks for your time today, and we'll talk to you guys later.